What's going on, guys? I'm just here. What's going on? Hey, Hunter Iggy, good to see you here. Ryan, what's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here. I just wanted to do a quick short live stream because I know I haven't done videos or pretty much nothing in the past, I don't know, since the holidays. So I wanted to do a little clip, a little live. Just chop it up with you guys. I know it's not gonna be too many people here. Just wanted to kill some time and take my mind off a couple of things that have been bothering me. So I was like, let me do a live stream, see maybe I could get a little bit distracted with the minutia that is social media, YouTube channel. Hey, my brother Tito, que lo que, papichu. What's going on, brother? I saw your comments earlier, bro. I saw your comments. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I saw that clip. I know that I said a couple of times here in the live stream that I was not like crazy about Avengers Doomsday, but I saw that trailer with HD because I already had seen it on I read it, and I saw that Scott Summers being a beast like he's supposed to be, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm hyped for this again. So I'm looking forward to that. And also, of course, Spider-Man No Way Home. But we haven't seen anything. Like, I think when Spider-Man No Way Home trailer dropped, they're gonna shut it down. Hunter EE, Real Anarchy, do you believe the Batman will be mentioned, or will he also show up? And I don't believe everything you hear from Jeff. I don't believe anything. Jeff Snyder. He was the first one. Wasn't he the first one to break this whole thing with Two-Face? I think he was. Hey, Derpy Entertainment. You change your name every other week, bro. Love you too, buddy. Good to see you here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Let me see. Thank you for, let me put the chat over here because let's get this distracted. Put it over there. Yeah, I'm not a big, you guys know that. I'm not a big fan of Jeff Snyder. I think he's full of shit. Full of it. And, but I think, credit, guess gotta give credit where his credit's due. And I think he was the first one to say something about the whole thing with Sebastian Stan playing. Is this still loud? Yeah, I think it's a little bit too loud. Hold on 1 second. I think the music was a little bit too loud. Okay. He was the first one to talk about Sebastian Stan being Two-Face. And apparently, like, it is. I see, that's why you cannot believe everything director says, because I remember I did a quick video, a short, talking about that, and it was about how Matt Reeves said that we're gonna see a villain that we've never seen before. And Two-Face, we already see him in the Nolan, The Dark Knight. So, that's what I was like, no, I don't think that's him. That's going to be talent. Well, it's going to be something else. Or it's going to be Victor Sass. Or, something darker, because that's what Matt Reeves likes to do. Like, he likes to go dark. So that was my thought process. But, I guess it was right. Because Hollywood Reporter, they posted it just a couple of minutes ago. Like, they do this weekly recap on their feed, and I think that's where they pretty much confirm it. And THR is a reputable source of information. So if they are saying, yeah, this is gonna be so and so, it's gonna play Two-Face, then yeah, it looks like he will be Two-Face. Now, what I'm wondering is, will he be the main villain? That is yet to be seen. Like, he could be Harvey Dent, or he can be Two-Face, but not. So I, man, fuck Tyrone. I'm Tyrone. Yeah, he sold out. He sold his soul. I just stopped following him. It's annoying. So what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I was watching this college game, but in Indiana clapping Oregon so bad. It's yeah. BTA, bro. BTA. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Oh yeah, Batman Forever. Also, yeah, he was in Batman Forever. That even didn't register. Even though I love Batman Forever, I watched it about a week ago during the holidays. Dark Victory, Two Face. That will be that. See, like there's so many stories that they can give us. So I like the idea of the Dark Victory. Yeah, yeah. But let's see, because I know he does focus on Dark Victory. I think he mentioned a couple of books when he was doing the first one. So that's what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be Hush. Everybody was going for the Court of Owls. I wish it would have been the court. Well, we don't know in what capacity he was gonna be in the film. So let's see what he does. But yeah, where's that article? I know I had it. Let's see. No, I think I lost it. Where is it? I think it's this guy. No, damn, everybody's live today. I don't know so many people go live on Fridays. Well, everybody that I follow. That's cool though. What is this? Oh man. Yeah, we're not getting a Blade movie. Yeah. Like we knew that was that whole Blade thing. I feel bad for Mahershala Ali because Mahershala Ali, he was just coming off a winning an Academy Award, and he just went up to Feige, hey, I want to be Blade, and Feige said, yeah, sure, why not? I want to have this. I want to have this Academy Award actor on my squad. So sure, and no, it's not happening. It's officially dead. It's officially dead. Oh, the first poster for Godzilla -1, -0 actually. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, nothing to talk about there. Let's see. Let me see something. So this is another thing that this guy said. Again, take this with a grain of salt because I didn't even set up. I don't think it's. Let's see. I didn't set up my. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it is working. So this was Man Tomorrow is rumored to be is rumored to reference Batman. And like they already referenced them in the Superman movie where they drop it. Well, it's an Easter egg. They didn't reference him directly. They didn't say Batman. But they like you already know this is a lived-in universe where Batman exists. So like this is not surprising. But if it like that wouldn't be surprising. Like I want to see him. I want to see Tom Brittany wearing the bat suit. I know I'm gonna get a lot of enemies with this whole Tom Brittany because I know a lot of you are more on the have your own choice for Batman. This is Damson Idris is rumored to have been cast as Black Panther for Avengers Doomsday. And I I'm all here. I'm here for this. I would absolutely lose it if that's true, because he would have been perfect. He would be perfect if that is true. I think he will be amazing. Game City Savior, I haven't seen you here in a minute. I've seen you in other people's streams, but not here. Where have you been? Hmm? 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 I'm just messing with you, bro. But good to see you here. Good to see you here, brother. Oh man, I love this stuff. I love this stuff. They did this uh what's industry lighting magic, whatever. They do this whole thing when they do the behind the scenes with the VFX and all that stuff. I love how the sausage is made. I love seeing this. So this was revealed today. I already seen it a couple of times because I like the way that, like, some stuff that you think that is real is not real. That's like that. That's the biggest. Like this here, I didn't know. Like the whole sequence of him getting slammed down, picked up by the hammer of Baravia, and then like slammed down. See, all that stuff was live action, and then it was superimposed. Like all that stuff, then superimposed. Look at that. That's so cool. That is so cool, because I thought the entire sequence was all CGI, and they actually drew the entire city of Metropolis. That is cool. Like you would think that like they would grab some, I don't know, some skyline. There are so many skylines that they could have picked for Metropolis. New York, San Francisco, Cali. Cali doesn't have yeah, Cali, yeah, Cali, but Chicago. Chicago has a lot of like, yeah. So I'm surprised that they actually just went and build the entirety of Metropolis. Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like some of the VFX, like some of the choices that they made, and I was thinking about that when I was watching this. Like, yeah, this looks cool. Like all this building falling over and toppling over one next to the other in a domino effect. Cool, cool, cool. But I like this point of view where you are down there, because that's what one of the things that I liked about BBS. Like you like at the bottom watching everything getting destroyed. Like that point of view. I do like it far more like than the far away look. Oh, look at all this the destruction happening over there, because it's devastating. I remember during 9/11 that I was in Jersey, and I was right across the bridge. I remember, and I saw all the things, everything that transpired, and I remember like that is crazy, but it didn't hit me until I saw all the footage from people on the ground. Like when I saw the footage of people downstairs recording with the phones and cameras, that's why I was like, oh my God, this looks horrific. So that, like, that close point of view, that I would have preferred that much more. But this is like really cool stuff. Like the whole thing with the engineer. I like the part where she's in the. I think that was in the previous video where she's in the Fortress of Solitude and she's getting the information from the supercomputer. Yeah, this is cool. That's pretty cool. That's cool stuff. I really like that stuff. Um, listen, I have a bone to pick with this movie. I have a bone to pick with this, and it's not. I saw Marty Supreme. I saw one battle after another, and what's the other one that I like to me are. I haven't I haven't seen the that Shakespeare movie. That's on my list to watch. But I saw Marty Supreme. I saw that one battle after another, and I saw Frankenstein. And I seen this kid winning, and he's an amazing actor. What's his name? Charlemagne. He's a really good actor. He's like the next thing. Oh, he's arrived. He's the man right now. But like when I saw him winning best actor, and I think it was Critics' Choice, I was like, what the fuck? Like his performance was okay. It wasn't something like, oh my god, this is no. I watched that movie. I was like, yeah, this looks good, and I didn't even watch it with intent to measure it against the other, because I don't watch I'm not a big on the award season, and I was not even paying attention. But I know that, but I saw that it was trending everywhere, and he said that he beat out Sinners, and I didn't think his performance wasn't that freaking great. I was like, what? You won the best actor? I'm sorry. Listen, to me, Sinner should win best picture. And it's, I think, I would say One Battle After Another should be a close second. And Marty Supreme, I don't think it's like, I really don't get that fucking appeal. I think what's the name? Frankenstein was like I had a better experience with Frankenstein. Like Frankenstein, one of those movies that I saw on Netflix, that I watched it, I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have seen this on the big screen. It's one of those movies, just beautiful. Everything about the movie was freaking great. So, Boss Logic, of course, killing it. Yeah, he's gonna be the Harvey Dent. I wonder what kind of design, because one thing, Matt Reeves is incredible. I think he gives the most Batman movie we've seen so far. But his designing choices are kind of questionable to me. I know a lot of people love him, but to me, they're a little bit questionable, because I'm still not a huge fan of what he's doing with the Joker. Like I get it, you need a reason for everything. What if he has a skin disease or whatever, some nerve damages, blah, blah, whatever. Like I get it. But I'm concerned about the direction that he's gonna take this actor and whatever he does with his face. Even though like he's Sebastian Stan, he's a great performer, so I'm sure he's not gonna phone it in. I'm sure he's gonna kill it. But I'm concerned about the look, because like the Riddler, like I get it, the serial killer type of guy, dressed in a mask, and looking like what's the name, John Wayne Gacy or some shit like that. The serial killer from New York, the serial killer from the 60s or 70s. I'm not entirely sure. Like I like that concept, but I don't know. Dial it down a little bit. Let it be a little bit fantastical. It's okay, bro. It's okay to let it be fantastical. So I hope the design stays close to that. Yeah, I think this movie's gonna be. You know what? Somebody made a list of all the movies that are gonna make the most money this year, and they didn't include Supergirl. Like, damn, that's rough. But I think this movie's gonna be fine. I don't think it's gonna make $1 billion. Listen, I would be surprised if this movie comes close to 600 or 700. That's me being conservative. I don't think that movie is like it's gonna make all that money in the world. Superman did what he needed to do, and Supergirl is just gonna continue to elevate the brand. I think that movie is gonna be good. I have no doubt that it will be good. ScarJo as Phantom. We don't know. I don't think so. That was the first. That was the first. Everybody thought that ScarJo was gonna be playing. What's her name? I forgot the name of her character. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Tito, which DC with DC looking to be the king of the hill in comic books? Listen, on comic movies, and now Spider-Man and Doomsday looking to keep the crown. What DC needs to do is, as far as impact and numbers, to stay close second. Is that a question? Let me read that again because I'm all over the place. With DC looking to be the king of the hill in comic book movies, and now Spider-Man and Doomsday looking to keep the crown, what DC needs to do as far as impact and numbers to stay close second? They just need to be consistently good. Don't cancel projects. Like if you go, even though like I was excited for The Authority because I like the idea of having that movie, and I was like, that's right up his alley. All they need to do is just be consistently good and not follow the DCU market with content. Like, give us enough, but leave us wanting more. Because right now, like, we're gonna get next year, we're gonna get what? We're gonna get Supergirl, and then Lanterns, and then we're not gonna get nothing until next year, like late next year. So I like that we have that little cushion, and I don't think it's like DC and Marvel. They're both gonna be doing fine because they're not gonna overlap. Even Spider-Man is not gonna come out so close to Supergirl where it's gonna hurt the movie. Or Doomsday is gonna come close to anything associated with DC that is gonna hurt that movie or a DC movie. So I think the way that they're spreading out these movies, they understand that they all need to be successful, so they can continue to make movies and plus, getting into theaters. Big Time Objective, what's going on? Good to see you here, buddy. Ryan. Oh, Andrea, yes, thank you. I was lost completely. Yeah, Andrea, that's what everybody was assuming that she's gonna be playing, but we don't know that yet. Hey, Dayender, I sent you a message, bro, because I saw you leaving Instagram. I was like, oh, man, I feel bad for my brother. Just want to make sure that it was nothing crazy. All love, my brother. Love you. Respect. Much love to you and your family, man. Aztec Aguila, DC, or let me see. DC, or should I say Warner Brothers needs to grow up here and just make a live action Batman Beyond. It doesn't have to be part of the DCU or Reeves Batverse. I agree 100%. I agree. Where's the animation? Hold on one second. Where's the animation? Because I think those guys from, I forgot their names. They pitched the Batman Beyond anime before. This is shit that bothers me. Before the Into the Spider-Verse. They pitched this movie, and I was like, yo, this looks incredible if it looks like this. An animated movie, but why is this thing open? Copy. An animated Batman Beyond. What? Oh, here we go. And this looks incredible. That would have been. This looks like I would pay everything to watch this. Terry McGinnis. Yes, like they should, like James Gunn should revive this and do this style of animation because it's supposed to be like similar to Into the Spider-Verse, and I really dig that look. To be honest with you, I really dig that design. Let me see. Let me bring the chat over here again. Guys, remember Netflix is different. Box office numbers don't matter to them anymore. It's about views, and they are gonna. Yo, you know what? Thank you, Dayender. You get one of this. Oh, there you go. 100%. I was watching, and I couldn't finish watching the movie. The Glass Onion. No, Glass Onion was the previous one. But you are 100% right. Um, this guy, the director of Glass Onion, what's his name? He directed the worst Star Wars movie. Yeah, what's his name? Ryan Johnson. There you go. Ryan Johnson was given almost $500 million to direct those Knives Out movies. And the last one, Wake Up Dead Man, I was like, I haven't finished it. Like I'm watching in pieces. Like the first two were good. The first one was incredible. The second one was okay. The third one is giving me a hard time finishing watching it. So Netflix gave this man almost $500 million to make those movies in Netflix. Imagine how much money they're gonna give DC to make one of the biggest IP in the world to make their movies. Yeah, so when James Gunn was talking about it last week, he said a lot of people were saying, "Oh, he's just protecting his job," blah 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 blah. Like, sure, possibly, that's likely, of course. Like, who doesn't want to keep their job? Like, really, we're gonna argue because the man want to keep his job? Sure, maybe he was saying all this nonsense because he wanted to keep his job, but there is a good possibility that he sees that, like, okay, we're gonna keep it in 35 days, the 17-day window, because that's the rumor now. See how that shit keeps going down? Movie theaters are gonna disappear. So they're gonna do the 17-day window, and then they're gonna put it on Netflix. But Netflix has deep pockets, and Netflix is gonna say, "Here's all the fucking money you want. Go and make the shows, the animation, the animated series, the animated movies, and the big budget blockbuster films, and they're gonna have to throw all the money in the world for them to make it. They're not gonna buy. Granted, there is a huge freaking library that Warner Brothers has. They have Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, just to name a few. So I'm sure they're gonna dump money into that too. I don't know. Look how much Amazon dump into the Lord of the Rings of Power. $1 billion, and it shows, because that show is beautiful. I know a lot of people has issues with it, but I like it. But yeah, Netflix is gonna back up the truckload of money to James Gunn if he stays on board, if he still has a job in DC studio, if he doesn't get dismantled. I think he's gonna be fine, but they're gonna give him all the money in the world so he can continue that universe and make sure that they get those views and subscribers, like you said, brother. I 100% agree with you. I wouldn't mind Hardware grounded TV show. Hardware, I don't know if Milestone, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I would love to see the Milestone universe be brought into the DCU. But I think there's some legal issues behind that. So, but I don't know what kind of, I should look into that. But I would love to see that. I would love to see the Milestone universe. And I think there's an in with Static Shock. But man, what? Hardware? I would like to see Curtis, like, not grounded, bro, because he's like, I want to see him go like full on Iron Man. So we're gonna have to shift our mentality when it comes to their movies and the numbers. Yeah, 100%. You cannot when Netflix, because it's gonna happen. It is the fact. Netflix is gonna own Warner Brothers. When it happens, we have to see these things differently. If they release numbers, I'm sure they're gonna, they're gonna do this whole thing with this stick measuring thing, where they're gonna say, okay, this many views in this many days, many subscribers, blah 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 blah, because the subscribers is what makes money. It's not the views. Then so. And I don't know, that it hurts me about this is physical media that people are not going to be able to buy. So if you could get a copy of Batman, all the Batman, Man of Steel, BBS, the Dark, all those movies, like if you could get a hand of on physical media, keep it, because once they run out and Netflix acquires them, they're not going to be manufacturing more. So you could continue to buy them. Batman has always been my favorite comic book character, but I think just like Star Wars universe, I think for once it's time to move on from Bruce Wayne as Batman. Terry McGinnis deserves a film. I agree. Now, I don't think that, like we should move away from Batman. That's right. That is sacrilegious, bro. That is sacrilegious. Did you say that? I can't believe you said that with a chest, bro. No, no, I don't think we should move away from Batman, but I think there's room for Terry McGinnis and the Bat Family, or the Bat Family. There's plenty of room for everybody else. Or tell different stories of the Batman. That's why I like the Batman. It's different. It's different from what we've seen before. Even though I want to see a more fantastical Batman moving forward. 2 week stops. I agree. That's pretty much what's gonna be 2 week stops. If that, because now like they put stuff on movie theaters just for so it could be considered by the Academy Award. Because I think they did the same thing with Frankenstein, and I regret not going to the movies to see that one in theaters. Azteca Aguila. I know with the old regime in the DCEU universe, they were working the way up to a Batman Beyond, and Keaton was no that was never confirmed. Like that was all speculation. Was set up to return to Bruce Wayne. Unfortunately, I can along with Batgirl movie. I think that was they were building up to uh, what's the name? Um, what's the name of that comic book run? Jesus Christ, I'm old people. What's the name? Uh, It'll get to me. But it was supposed to be like a multiversal movie. Well, hold on a second. Justice League. What was the Justice League movie plan? The DCEU. No, that's Zack Snyder. See, keeps giving me the Zack Snyder. The other one, 5 movie arc, Dark Side, Superman's son Lois. Well, I would love to see that though. Uh, no, I don't think that was ever. Uh, uh, what's the what is the name? What's it? What the hell? It was an invention. Infinite Crisis. Oh my god. It was driving me insane. Yes, if it was gonna be an Infinite Crisis movie that they were building up to. They weren't building up to nothing else. There was this whole thing with Batman Beyond. That was just people speculating. The Gunn is gonna stay only if he wants to. I don't see Netflix getting rid of it. No, I don't think. Of course, that doesn't make any sense. Like that doesn't make any sense. Especially like I think that and used to be objective. It could be that because his contract got extended to a couple of months more, and it could be that he's like, you know what, I just want to do these 2 Superman movies and move on with my life. Or it can be that by that time the movie is gonna be this movie Supergirl is gonna be a success. Clayface is gonna be a hit. Green Lantern is gonna be a hit. What's after that? And then Men of Tomorrow. And then when all those things like are like doing so well, like killing it, then he can turn around and say, okay, you want me? You need to pay me. You're gonna have this contract has to be robust. Even though this motherfucker is getting paid like $10 million a film. Like as a director, like, come on, bro. But hey, listen, get it where you can. I think Absolute Universe, bro. I would love to see animated or live action. I don't think live action is possible for this because this Absolute Universe is freaking insane. But I would love. You know what? It's not impossible. AI is gonna make it happen. I know you hate it. I hate it too, bro. I grown to hate fucking AI. All the things that has been happening lately. But yeah, a live action or I think animation. I would love to see that, like B by B, especially like the Absolute Batman and Superman. Woo, yeah. Mm-mm. Yes, yeah, 100%. Have you seen the fan made Batman Beyond short film? No. Oh no, I did. I did the live action one. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I like those, like when people take it upon themselves to do these little side projects and make those little movies. Hunter Iggy. People are blowing this out of proportion. What James Gunn said that he related with Lex Luthor and Superman. I think James Gunn should shut the fuck up. Honestly, like when he talks, like it's not that he want to insert himself into these characters. I think he wants to find a way to say, yeah, it's me writing it and me putting my take on it, and this is my version of it. And he just comes off all wrong the way that he puts it out there. Like, bro, who the hell identifies with Lex Luthor? And listen, I'm not gonna do a video saying like something negative about that, but I can see why people do. And we already say this ad nauseum here. People will say negative shit before they say something positive because rage baiting is what gets the views, and the clicks, and subscribers. It is what it is. Like so much so that I was doing something just like for research because I wanted to do something for my wife and her business, and I was like, and I saw a guy. There was a video on TikTok. There was this guy that's crossing the street, and the guy honks the horn, and he just throws the cup of coffee on the windshield. I was like, "Oh shit, it's about to go down!" And I stayed there watching the whole thing because I thought something was gonna pop off. And then when the guy came to the window, he said, if you want fresh coffee, come to blah, blah, blah. It's like, mother effer, it's a commercial. But it was clever enough to keep me hooked on the video. And that goes along with what I'm saying. Just the fact that there was some rage going on, something bad was about to pop off, I stay watching. Even me, I'm a victim of it because rage baiting is easier to get people engaged on your videos. It's just the way it is, unfortunately. Game City Glory, whatever the leaks issue, whatever the leaks issue, Milestone has, whatever the league issue, Milestone has, the fuck should not be that difficult. Okay, whatever issue they have with Milestone shouldn't be that difficult. Watch Gun become the W savior just to put the characters in a second fiddle position. His lame ass movie. Listen, I actually no, if you think about it, because not everybody knows about Milestone. Not a lot of people know about these characters. Not a lot of people, like people of color, like the nerds that we read comic books. Yeah, we know who they are, but not the general audience. So so it will be right up his alley to get somebody to direct those movies, because so that way people get introduced to these new characters. Like, these are interesting characters that people don't know anything about, and they have deep, great human stories behind them that people would love to hear. And I think he will be he's right on his alley because he does that. He grabs these obscure characters and bring them to the forefront. We discussed this a lot, my brother. Clayface is gonna be a sleeper hit, especially. Oh my god. What's my English thing? Clayface is gonna be a sleeper hit, especially if we hear that there is a certain bad cameo in it. And I think it's gonna be 100% he's gonna be in there. Like all that stuff that I'm hearing that that Superman and Batman is gonna be mentioned in this Superman movie on this Man of Tomorrow. Like, okay, he's gonna get mentioned, so that means that he already exists. So that means one movie comes before the Man of Tomorrow. Oh, Clayface. So Clayface is gonna have the Batman. There you go. You can just put it, you tie it all together. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It just makes total sense. It just doesn't make any sense for the Batman not to show up in that film. Where did the chat go? Oh, there you go. Tito, after all that Marvel clips and momentum leaps, do you think Gunn's lies hush? Do you think Gunn's lies hush suit Batman and Supergirl in some capacity? I don't think so. I don't think so. Batman in Supergirl? No. End credit. Because it's like Supergirl so far removed from Batman. Like that would be like a weird end credit. Or even a weird Easter, not a, well, Easter egg, like we got Easter eggs in the first movie, the Superman movie. Blood, ooh, now you talking? See? My peoples. Yes, Blood something will be amazing. Come on, at least make it animated, James Gunn. At least animated. I would take anything. But yeah, I don't think that's that's one of those possibilities. I don't see Batman suit up and show up in Supergirl, whether it's an end credit, obvious Easter egg, etc., etc. No, I don't think so. But I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Let me see. What else is here? I know there was something else that I wanted to talk about. Trae Young. Sorry, that was a basketball thing. That was funny. What is it? Nah, it's okay. Yeah, so Michael B. Jordan, like to me, I know I'm like, again, Timothy Chalamet, he's a fine actor, but I think no. Let's see. What? Where did you go? Bro. No, it's not gonna show up. Okay, let me see. So let me go back here, refresh. Where did it go? Where did it go? Okay, I lost it. That's all right. Yeah, I lost it. Anyway, yeah. So going back to Michael B. Jordan, that dude, he should win the Academy Award. Like Leo, I saw one battle after another. It was okay. It's a solid movie. Marty Supreme. I don't get the appeal. But Michael B. Jordan play himself. Play two different characters, and each one of this character had different aura about them, totally different personalities. And then the one that was supposed to be like the hardcore, hard ass, like the toughest of them both, turned out to be a good guy at the end of the day, because if you've seen the ending, you're like, oh, okay. So he played the hell out of those characters in that movie. So I would say, yeah, Michael B. Jordan should win the Academy Award. Like, I will feel robbed if that movie doesn't win best cinematography, best director, and best performance by Michael B. Jordan, best actor. I do not get the appeal for it. Like if they're gonna give him the um if they're gonna give him an Oscar, give him to him when Doom Part 3 comes out. When Doom 3 comes out, yes, give it to him. All right. Yeah, all right. I've been going on for, oh no, it's not even, hasn't been an hour yet, right? Let me see. I know there was something else that I wanted to talk about. I know that, but I completely forgot what it was. Let me see if I have it saved up here on my Twitter. Let me see. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it either. What's this? Sebastian will play Hernan. Yeah. So you see, THR reported it, so it is official. I'm just waiting for Matt Reeves to say, yeah, see, Matt Reeves, meet Harvey Dent, Sebastian Stan joining the Batman Part 2, and this is Hollywood Reporter. They wouldn't be posting stuff like that unless it was real. So let's see. Golden Globes prediction: Best Supporting Actress. Let me see. Let's see. Because we're in the award season. We're in the award season, so we could talk about it a little bit before I clock out. Let me see. What do you have? What do they have? Do they have favorite? Okay, no. I thought they had like a bracket or something. Let me see. I wonder if people are gonna talk smack about when Apple buys Disney. You know, that's the next big domino to fall. You think they have the money, but just have Netflix and Disney and Apple compete for dominance? That's good. I don't think that's. What's funny is how the Ellisons are bitching to Congress and to the government, saying, "Don't let this purchase take place. This is illegal. It's bad for business. Blah 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 blah." Like, nigga, you lost. Take the L, fam. Take the L and move on. No. I don't think I'm gonna be joining. I don't think I'm gonna be joining today. Not even drinking. So I said at the beginning, it's been a rough couple of days, so I don't think. This is funny. Welcome to DC Bucky. You guys are funny. Let's see. Yeah. Apple made no offer to WBD, which makes me wonder who y'all trying to buy. That is true. And Disney is a far superior purchase. Are they selling? Is Disney selling? I don't think they're gonna. No, I don't think they are. But that would be crazy if Apple buys Disney. What does Apple gains out of that? The theme parks, the movies, the legacy, the MCU. That would be an insane. I don't know if they will buy that. Yeah, they need content, bro. Like, what is it? The last thing that I watched? What was the last thing I watched on? It was F1. But that was a series that I watched on Apple. Oh, Pluribus. Slow as shit, but really good. I like that stupid show. Yeah, they need content. They really need the content. And like they have some of the best shows out there, but it's just like limited stuff. But their stuff is quality. They like HBO quality. So like I guess Marvel and Star Wars, like they will have to up the ante as far as quality if they join Apple. think I'm gonna call it a night here, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. By the way, I'm going whenever I do live streams, this is just like for you guys whenever we hang out. And then I'm gonna set the live stream to private because I'm like more focused on doing shorts and whatnot than videos or live stream. Live streams, I do them from time to time. I wanted to do one earlier today, but life, man, life. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Till next time, always remember, never let your nerd die. Peace.